Hello, I'm Corinne Kelly and this is Krista Schurter. We are both BCBAs at Gateway Pediatric Therapy's Bingham Farms location. We are excited to be partnering with OUCARES today to help provide some insight as to why challenging behavior might occur.
Challenging behavior like yelling, screaming, aggression towards others, or self-injurious behaviors might occur for a number of reasons. When a child has difficulty communicating their wants and needs, they find other ways to effectively make those needs known. This can lead to the development of challenging behavior. There are three main things a child might be communicating to you when they engage in challenging behavior. They might be looking to get the attention of an adult or another child, attempting to communicate that they do not want to do something, or they may be attempting to get access to something that may or may not be available to them. Let's break these down one at a time.
The first reason a child may engage in challenging behavior is to gain attention from someone else. It is important that when we think about attention, we recognize that attention can come in many different forms. Attention can include praise, high fives, and hugs, but it can also include reprimands and threats. For example, a child that gets a hug every time they cry may engage in crying more often to receive that physical attention if they do not know how to ask for it. Other times, a child may seek out yelling or reprimands because they find it funny. When that is the case, they may engage in behavior that consistently results in being reprimanded or yelled at.
Children might also engage in challenging behavior when presented with a task or activity that they do not want to do. By engaging in challenging behavior, many kids can successfully avoid completing a task. Examples of some activities that might cause children to engage in challenging behavior include structured activities at school, like reading, writing, or worksheets, chores at home, like cleaning up toys, putting away clothes, eating unfavorable foods, and completing hygiene routines. Sometimes children are asked to do something that might be really hard for them to do. Oftentimes, tasks that are more difficult to complete or that take more time to complete lead to challenging behavior, especially if the child isn't sure how to ask for help or if they have been unsuccessful in getting help from an adult in the past.
The third reason a child may engage in challenging behavior is to gain access to something. They may not know how to effectively ask, they may have already been told no, or they may know that the item is unavailable to them. This can happen when caregivers ask a child to put an item away, when a child asks for something and they're told no, or if they're asked to wait. Oftentimes, young children lack the necessary communication skills in order to appropriately ask for something, to ask to have something back, or to ask for an alternative. As a result, challenging behavior can occur when a child is unable to effectively communicate what they want. As a parent, it can be overwhelming for your child to begin screaming and crying, especially if you're in public. Understandably, in that instance, a parent might decide that the fight isn't worth it and allow the child to have what they want so that they stop screaming or crying. This is why challenging behavior can be so effective for children to gain access to something that they want.
To recap, the three main reasons why a child engages in challenging behavior might be to gain the attention of another person, to escape or avoid a task or activity that has been presented to them, or to gain access to something that they want that might not be available. It is important to note that challenging behavior can also occur for a combination of these reasons as well. Once we understand why these challenging behaviors are occurring, we can work to address them by providing accommodations to their environment to increase skills and hopefully prevent these behaviors from occurring. Thank you for joining us today.